Всем привет, и мы продолжаем играть в Хогвартс Наследие. Малфой.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Was it Lower Hogsfield? Well, both Hogsfields.
Hogsmeade is the only wizarding village I've ever heard of.
Have you ever visited?
Isn't Sebastian Salvatore from Belcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
Patrick Reddington is practicing.
This place.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Да,
Are you
я
sure everything
интересуюсь
is all
всем,
right with
блин.
your uncle?
Oh, yes, he travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to
Удивительно, блин.
Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Как будто с гоблином разговариваем.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you,
До
Arthur.
свидания.
And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
Magia.
field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Protego!
You've been practicing. The guide will give you opportunities to
Lumos.
practice your magic and
Oh,
educate
yes.
yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Постоянно эту фигню юзать, что ли? Ага, без кого.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, центральный зал. Так, ладно. Так, я там еще не блин. Пчелочка.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I heard that someone cast a confounded charm on me.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, карту. Вот это.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you...
О, можно пропускать. Да, тут что-то надо было сделать. Что за... А, это типа куда бежать надо показывать. Все. Как там? Во. Это он вот.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Сказка. В углу, что ли? Лестница. Вот эта лестница. Какой-то пузырь там. Вот это не это. Ниже. Вот тут нету пузыря. Так, короче, вот это замедленное движение правым стиком мне очень не нравится. Так, как сейчас мне зайти в настройки? Это у нас... Тут-то. Что-то это надо сделать. Ну да, уже не это. Исчезла эта плавность. Интересно, так.
Revelio.
Что тут нет? Что тут прянькает тут? Тут. Все, почти уровень. Ну, ладно.
Revelio.
Это, походу, как раз вот то, что мы должны собирать для платины. Там 6 сотен с чем-то. Жуткая вещь.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ну, ладушки. Опань.
Revelio.
где это? Плакает. Да.
Revelio.
С этой фигней встряну, короче. Вон еще одно зеркало нашлема.
Revelio.
Штука.
Lumos. Revelio.
Короче, не нужно никому информация
Revelio.
по большей части. Так, а где картина, которую мы видели?
Revelio.
Все, уже ничего не бренькает. Ничего не видать. Во. А, это надо будет ее сюда, походу, поднять как-то. А мы не умеем ведь, да? Ага. Нет, вряд ли. Мы не умеем. И еще одна. Ладно, эту загадку мы решим.
Revelio.
Стой. О, ее. Че еще где? Гипножаба у нас. Так. У нас это и... Нельзя. Тут. Да. Понял.
Revelio.
А вот и лютик.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
I enjoy divination.
Кстати, еще одни такие же лестницы, как и там были. Ты чё?
Off to count your hogshead, I presume.
Revelio.
Мерлин. Король Артур. Так, вот.
Too afraid to fight, you scurvy cur? Ha! I dare say you've heard of my profession.
Так, ладно. А как убрать эту сейчас фигню? Тут пол экрана занимает. Ладно.
Revelio.
Опаньки.
Protego.
Не.
Lumos.
Зал с картиной. Деревянные колонны. Вот эти. Где-то тут. Где-то внизу.
Revelio.
Опаньки.
Revelio.
Че, неужто еще ниже?
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies. Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. We should have a moon
Какой
calf in
молодец.
charge.
Off on another
Revelio.
adventure, are we?
Фигня, колонна. Картина. Тут что-то я не вижу особо колонн. Как будто вот... Нет, не так. Там какая-то роспись была. Арка с росписью. Йо.
Revelio.
А, ничего нет. Не открыто.
Oops! Did Pete make you jump?
Protego. Lumos.
Кентавр. Короче, ни одну подсказку мы еще не нашли. Ох.
Revelio.
Тут.
Do you mind where you're stepping? They'll only think it's me.
Во. Что же делать? А что делать-то с ней?
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
I cannot do
Lumos. Revelio.
Ну, короче, нашли, но что с ней делать, вообще без понятия. Опа.
Lumos.
Люмос. Короче. Ой. Без понятия. Ладно. Пошли учиться.
one bad whiff here and there's an outcry.
Revelio.
Дзынь, блин.
Protego. Lumos.
Смотрит на меня.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так, это мое DVD.
Lumos.
Да. Какая-то расписная арочка, которую я не видел.
Revelio.
КТ.
Protego. Revelio.
Это уже непонятно что.
Protego. Lumos.
Не работает.
Revelio.
Туалет Гермионы.
Revelio.
О, еще одна бабочка. А, вот и арка расписная как раз.
Lumos.
Так. Ну ладно, это прицепилось. Что с ней делать-то? Как вариант к зеркалу подойти, может быть. Так, зеркало у нас вниз. Тут сюда вроде мы шли. Во. Где?
Lumos.
О. Все. Загадка отгадана. И значит с кентавром тоже так же надо сделать. И я не помню где это. С кентавром окно. Так что все. Потеряно.
Revelio.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Начать задание.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Да, непонятно.
Wish someone would send me a love letter.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are
Неплохо,
a swift
идеально.
learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure.
Так.
Splendid.
Обеньки. Еще один.
That's it.
Сильно. Я, нормально.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go! Yes!
Excellent.
Watch this.
Подвинься.
Brilliant. Let us see this.
Ах ты ж.
That is how it's done.
Блин.
Not to worry.
Еще раз. Хочу еще раз.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! Yes!
Да говно.
Stay focused.
There we go.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Какашка сейчас еще вытолкнет. Нет. А если я ее вытолкну, шар, что же будет?
Not exactly a typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Nicely done.
Можно по новой?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Конечно.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach
Но я же
divination.
этого не спрашивал.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well,
Okay.
it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
influence. if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Дзынь.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ох-ох-ох. Гарри.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Ладно, последнее.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you,
Да,
but
я
it
же
really
проиграл.
wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
Ну и, пожалуй, хватит на сегодня.